Hey guys, welcome to this vlog, which is my first and potentially the only time that I'll do a vlog. Today I just wanted to document the replacing of the battery in my Macbook Pro. I'm also going to reapply thermal paste to it as well. So I have a 15-inch MacBook, which is obviously getting on now. And I've seen that replacing the thermal paste is a very quick and easy way to improve the performance of your computer. I think anything at this stage is going to help it. First of all, we just need to... Daisy! Well, first thing I'm going to do is use an app called Geekbench to kind of produce a score that we can work with. Do the test now and we'll go from there. Cool, so this is what Geekbench looks like. It's fairly straightforward to use. Just click run and let it do its thing. The second app that I wanted to use is called the Intel Power Gadget. So what this app does is it displays the temperature of your computer, but also the frequency that the CPU is running at. So if you have a look at that graph, which is second from the top there, you'll notice the core average is sitting at anywhere between kind of 2 and below. So this is what we want to try and improve by cleaning the computer, because overall that's what's going to make it faster in the long run. So once the test is completed, it will produce a score, which in this case is 1717, and we'll just use this as a basis for our before and after. In addition to the Geekbench test, I thought it would be a good idea to do a Final Cut Pro export. This is a 2-minute 4K video that will let export, and then after we have cleaned the MacBook, we'll re-export the same footage and see if there's any changes. Cool, so this is the battery that I bought off eBay. It was around 60 Australian dollars, so quite cheap, and also it included 2 screwdrivers, which I didn't know about, so I kind of doubled up on those. The thermal paste is the Arctic Silver brand. So the first thing you do is unscrew all the screws from the case of the MacBook. Not much to it here other than the 2 top ones are a different size, so maybe just keep those separate. But apart from that, pretty straightforward. You'll notice that the case kind of pops off fairly easily. I just put that to the side, and if you have a look here, there is a ton of dust. A lot more dust than I was expecting, so we'll get to that in a minute. The first thing I wanted to do was disconnect the battery. That is done by lifting this tab here. Also, I wanted to replace the battery first before cleaning. So the way I did this, which I probably would not recommend, is kind of by prying it out bit by bit using a knife and a card. The battery is held down by an adhesive, which is quite sticky still, so it can be quite a pain to get out. It's better to start with the 2 outside cells and work your way in. It's a very rogue way that I've done this, and there are plenty of better ways to do it. It's just the way I did it. Once I'd wrestled the old battery out of it, I literally put the new battery in. Some people clean off the adhesive, but I couldn't really be bothered. After the new battery was in is when I started cleaning the rest of the MacBook using a light brush and a very, very light vacuum. A little bit of compressed air just to get into the fans. After cleaning, the next step was to remove the heatsink. So to do this, you need to remove these 2 rubber flaps that sit upon the heatsink. Every MacBook is slightly different, so I'd recommend going to the iFixit website to double check the arrangement of screws. This is for the 2013 15-inch Retina. Once the heatsink has been taken off, I just literally scraped off the original thermal paste using a card and also a brush. Next, I applied a reasonable amount of thermal paste. This is probably a highly debated topic, but I think as long as you are not overdoing it, you can't really go wrong. And in the end, this is what it looked like. Hey guys, so we've finished cleaning the MacBook, and we have now also replaced the thermal paste and the battery as well. So what we'll do is we'll jump back into those same tests that we did before cleaning, and we'll see if things have improved there. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing the results. I feel as though things already seem a lot quicker, and the fans are definitely not spinning as hard as they were before, but we'll put the computer through its paces again and see if things get any better. Now that we've jumped back into Geekbench, you can definitely see the core average there is sitting at about 3 and above, which is a lot higher than the previous 2. And if you put the Intel Power Gadget side by side with the previous results, you can get a very good visual representation of what is happening. I noticed the temperature still seems to peak quite high, but it does also idle at around 10 to 15 degrees lower than before. 2820, that is about a 40% increase. So as you can see, it is definitely running a lot faster. I think that maybe it will be a case-by-case basis on how much your Mac is throttling. And in my case, I think that was just quite a lot due to the dust. So thank you for watching this first vlog of mine, and I hope you enjoyed and took apart bits and pieces that you can use for yourself. Also, if you are interested, I made a video on making a planner box that my lovely friend George really wants me to link for you. So please click on that if you enjoy planner boxes.